pounds before he tipped over in the beans. I watched him fall through blurry eyes, trying to believe what I'd seen. The biggest buck of my whole life, laying right there in the field. Every early morning, every late night, suddenly felt real. I sat back in that tree stand and just stared for a little while, trying to catch my breath with a shaky laugh and a smile. I wasn't ready to climb down, I wasn't ready to move. There was only one thing left to do. He was the call home, the one I'd played 1,000 times in my head, trying to find the words while my heart was racing instead. Mom crying happy tears, Dad telling me to slow down, 'cause he knew there was no chance I was climbing out right now. It wasn't just about the deer or the inches on his crown. It was hearing the people I love celebrate from miles around. That's what made it the call home. Mom answered on the first ring, like somehow she already knew. I tried to tell her what had happened, but I couldn't get halfway through. Half laughing, half shaking, just staring at that deer. She kept saying, oh my gosh, while I fought back a tear. Then I called Dad, and before I said a word, he started laughing, 'cause he heard it in my voice. Then came the same advice I've heard my whole life: take your time, son, that buck ain't getting up tonight. It was a call home, the one I'd played 1,000 times in my head, trying to find the words while my heart was racing instead. Mom crying happy tears, Dad telling me to calm down, 'cause he knew there was no chance I was climbing out right now. It wasn't just about the deer or the score he'd finally make. He was sharing that moment with the people who helped get me there. That's what made it the call home. Years from now, the score won't matter, the pictures might fade and the recollect dust, but I'll still remember exactly where I was sitting, phone pressed to my ear, looking down at a dream come true. 'Cause the best part of that story was never mine alone, it belonged to everyone waiting by the phone. It was the call home, the one every hunter understands when you're trying to sound calm. be hearing those voices on the car